When we wake up in the morning, we start our day. First, we might brush our teeth, get shower, and get dressed. We might see this as a meaningless loop of tasks that we do simply because we are habituated from childhood, and that we just need to get through all this to prepare ourselves for the day. Then, we might have a commute in the morning. We might see this as a tedious means to reach our destination. Perhaps we might drive fast. We might honk at the fellow commuters and pedestrians on the way by making faces, you see, and try to get to where we are going as soon as possible, even if we are not late. During the day, wherever we are, might be at work or at school, we might feel that what we are doing is tough, boring, stressful, or annoying, and we might stare at a clock, attempting to control each minute into second, hoping that what we are doing will be over soon, so that it can be just the lunch time. At lunch, we might open our lunchbox and finish it up while our hands are busy playing with our gadget. Or we might go to one of our favorite restaurants and there might be a queue, you see. We might frantically stand in the queue wanting it to be over as early as possible so we can finally place our order and eat. Once we get our food on table, you see, we might rush through it so we can play on our phone or watch something on our computer before returning to work or school. After lunch, we might start doing the things that we did before lunch all over again from where we left. We might continue staring at the clock, just wanting the day to be over at this point so we can return home, have fun, and be at ease. You see? And finally, that time comes. Once the day is over and we reach back home, we might have some dinner. We might be irritated that you have to deal with preparing it. We might try to think of some fast foods that can be prepared quick and easy so that we don't have to spend too much time and energy on it. Maybe we might order out so to avoid bothered by it at all. Once we start our dinner, we scan our mind in order to know if anything else is left for the day to be done before going to bed. And while thinking, we might eat somewhat quickly, you see, and do whatever is left for the day, or perhaps we just watch some TV and go to bed early so we can wake up early in the morning. Tomorrow will be the same. Tomorrow will be another loop of moments that we see as means to the next. Another day we see as a means to tomorrow. But here we would be living in the previous moment's next moment and yesterday's tomorrow. Over and over, you see. Waiting for the things to get better. If we are one of the enlightened ones, we might question ourselves in one of our days and understand that it is not necessarily that our days that should get much better in order for us to feel alive and satisfied in life, but instead we have to change ourselves. You see, if we are lucky, the next day we might feel the chillness of the water drizzling and rolling over our skin while we are taking bath, and relish the recharging sensation while taking a shower. When getting dressed, we might be so enthusiastic and so particular in what we choose to wear for the day and find it fun that we get it done in our unique style, like we are creating an art and crafts piece out of our own body every day. You see, when we travel to work, we might look out the window and become fully aware of our surroundings, noticing the little details of the world, feeling how ecstatic it is to feel the world with our senses and thrilled with curiosity and wonder. If we are in traffic, we might put on a genuine smile at the fellow commuters as a token of love and compassion. When we are in a queue at a restaurant, we might appreciate that we are somewhere that is popular and worth being at. And when we are eating, we might enjoy each bite and will really feel the food without getting distracted by any means, and expressing our gratitude that we are in a position to offer food in a world where there are needy and homeless people. You see, during the day, we focus only on what we are doing and appreciate that we can do anything and know that we are doing it. If we are wise, we might realize that Perhaps it is not merely what the days contain that makes our days better, but how we approach and experience what our days contain. How we choose to treat each moment. How we choose to accept and be happy and alive at all circumstances instead of hoping we will find beautiful circumstances. You see, this is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged with what you are doing in the here and now. And instead of calling it work, realize it is a play.